am reborn. I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
You know, Max, sneaking the bug into that exorcism was an uncharacteristic stroke of genius.
Demonic possession is the gift that keeps on giving.
What? Oh, Commissioner. No, that was, Max's aunt. Yes, 14 packs a day. What's that? Yes. Yes? No. Yes? Sweet suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone and a short story by Susan Sontag. We're on our way.
Let me guess. Our friendly neighborhood demon just burnt down another monastery.
No, Max, we have a far more bloodthirsty adversary this time. The President of the United States of America.
Who?
The man's gone nuts. He's enacting all kinds of crazy new laws.
What else is new?
Federally mandated group hugs before, during, and after all major sporting events.
So?
He's curtailing civil liberties, threatening the environment.
Hey, that makes 3 of us.
And he's about to introduce mandatory gun registration.
Get the keys. I have to point out, Sam, that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you just let me drive.
And I have to point out that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you hadn't jumped on my head shouting Jersey Devil, and firing your gun out the window.
I swear that woman was a dead ringer for him.
Well, here we are, standing in an open field west of the White House.
Let's go bring the hammer down on that so-called commander-in-chief.
Hello guys, welcome back to Sam and Max. Today at the White House in Abe Lincoln Must Die. Gruesome, gruesome story. Kill the president? Really? Well, we'll see.
Please do not feed the submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Weren't you listening?
Hey, my missing
Exactly.
boxing glove!
It's always in the last place you look.
Oh, what dropped it at the White House? What's this periscope?
The White House pool. Most secure waiting pool on Earth.
Isn't this Jimmy Tootie's? Yeah.
Jimmy?
Oh, great! What are you guys doing here?
Oh, just saving the world. What are you doing here?
I happen to take my vacations at the White House, and I needed a little R&R. Speaking of which, beat it.
Okay. So, what more do we have? Anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Nothing. Nothing. What's this? Sign.
Valet parking, $2. Way to knock down that deficit. Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
Cheap you. Payphone.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
Hey, Sam, did I ever mention how I've memorized pi to 1,000 decimal places? It's 3.14159265358979.
Matt, do you have a piece of paper handy?
You want to write down the phone number?
I remember the number. I want to write myself a reminder to smother you with a pillow in your sleep. Suspect yourself.
That's so Madonna.
Okay. So let's keep checking the outside before we do something.
There is a small mailbox here.
Ah, it's one of those ornamental mailboxes that doesn't actually open.
That's government efficiency for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your name here. For naming rights to this building, please contact the Office of Desperation Accounting.
Oh boy, can we, Sam? Please?
We'll see, little buddy.
We'll see, buddy.
White paint, Christmas lights, and a small barbecue.
Everything somebody would need to renovate, decorate, and then accidentally burn the place to the ground.
Later, Max, later.
Okay. Nothing more. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Step aside, buddy. Freelance police.
Just a moment, sir. Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Possible situation at the front door. Talking dog and, rabbit trying to gain access to the OO. Please advise, over.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a negative on the access permissions, sir. I'll have to ask you and your little friend to step away from the White House.
Doggy Daddy, this is Loose Cannon. Request permission to pants this goon. Over.
Before we try physical violence, Max, let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Ah, emotional violence. Good plan.
Okay.
Don't you get bored guarding this door?
It's a rewarding job, sir. Doing my part. Keeping the president safe.
Hey, Super Bowl. I'd like you to smell these two handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Not now, Max. Did you call yourself Super Bowl?
Codename, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
And who's Papa Bear?
Section chief. Runs the operation. Protects the president.
Oh, Super Bowl. I get it.
Yeah.
Let us in, pal. We're freelance police. Here to save the president.
I thought we were here to stop the president by any means necessary.
I was going to wait to mention that part, Max.
Either way, sir, you can't get inside. Orders.
Seriously, Jack, let us in. It's a national emergency.
No can do, sir.
It's going to be tougher than I thought to trick this goon and get inside.
I heard that, sir. And it's going to be impossible.
Hey, no fair. You're not supposed to listen to casual asides.
It's in the job description, sir. Report all stage whispers, soliloquies, and casual asides to the proper authorities.
Curse them! They've thought of everything.
Finest security force in the world, sir.
Yeah, and no humor.
Is that all you do? Guard this door?
That's my primary assignment, sir.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Try to guess it while I drop increasingly heavy weights near your head.
What's your secondary assignment?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light grounds work, public relations.
Public relations?
I'm a people person, sir.
Yeah.
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
Cutback, sir. Employee Reduction and Consolidation Act of 2003. These sunglasses aren't cheap.
Hey, Super Bowl! What gauge syringe would be best for injecting you with a knockout serum? Just a hypothetical.
You really have time to do everything else and guard this door?
I make the time, sir. It's what I do.
That's what I do. Okay.
I want to talk to your manager.
No can do, sir. He's with the president.
Huh?
I've had
Okay.
enough of this.
So
Papa
you want
Bear,
to let
this
us
is
in?
Super Bowl. Perps exiting Zone 4 now. Seem disgruntled. Stay on the lookout. Over.
Now can we push him down and beat him with sewage-filled garbage bags until he runs crying into the reflecting pool?
Tempting, Max, but these Secret Service guys hold a grudge.
Okay, so we can't do much. Really. So what do we do? Do we break something? Oh, what's this? Flag.
At least the president has his priorities straight.
Oh,
Any golf balls? Nope.
what do I have in my little box? I have the bug. Supposed to use that, maybe? What do I do? Do I go back? What's that? Go back to the office, maybe?
Room for rent. I guess the country really is hard up for cash.
Why can I rent that? Well, let's take a trip back to the office then. Let's see what we can do there.
Where are we going, Sam?
To the office.
Back to the office.
I'll drive.
Not while I'm alive.
Exactly.
Okay. So I have to get into the Oval Office. That's not gonna be easy. So let's check the office. If there's anything we can use, then we'll go over to Bosco. See what kind of stuff we can sell us this time. Okay, so is there anything new here? Coat hanger, can I use
What do you mean? The reception's perfect right now.
Okay, sorry. Max disk.
A very disturbed individual sits here.
No, not right now. Jimmy!
Anybody
No.
home? Guess not.
No, he's in the White House. So, file
20
cabinet?
years worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space.
Okay,
Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome.
Okay. Voilà.
Someone once told me that the contents of a lava lamp make an excellent hand cream,
That was me.
which is why I haven't tried it.
Ah. So, we have the... Let me check the pictures.
Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
So... No.
One of these days, we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
So, answering machine.
Hello, constituents. This is your president. When I took office 3 years ago, I made a solemn promise to help you, the American people. Now, thanks to your collective short-term memory, I can say that I've delivered on that promise.
Okay.
The drawers are just painted on to make the desk seem useful.
Ah,
Who are you calling, Sam?
the White House.
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Have you checked the baby?
Yes, sir. Sleeping soundly.
Oh, good job then.
Okay. What's the other...
Who are you
spelling
calling,
again?
Sam?
White House.
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Agent Superball. Hello, please hold.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
That's
Our
a
phone
good
bill
one.
is sure going to be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello. Is anyone there?
Let's go back to the White House. I think it's on the phone. I have to try it. Can take Bosco later. If he's on the phone. Oh, there's that guy. Mr. Green, Blue, Red.
Where are we going, Sam?
White House.
We're off to the White House.
Oh, boy!
And everything is closed in this town too. So is he on the
Is
phone?
anyone there?
Yeah, he's on the phone. Let's go.
Hello. Hello.
There you go. That's
anyone
easy. Hello, hello, is anyone there? Hello.
Now, a lot of these same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them, they've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max.
Okay.
He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
Oh, he's hypnotized.
By the whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant. That's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max, and pronto.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, there he is.
No, no.
Camera. Let's check around.
Hands off the cameras.
Hey, job camera.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans.
Oh, don't fool with those. Wouldn't want to be caught on national TV with my drawers down again.
Okay, young. So, picture.
Are these pictures of you with cardboard cutouts of other presidents?
We're all cardboard under the skin, son.
Funny how almost anything makes sense if a president says it.
Okay. Nutcracker.
Hi, I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
Please don't make fun of George Washington.
Oh, why? It's funny.
Looks like there are rats in the Oval Office.
Sam, you've finally done it. A straight line so easy, even I won't touch it.
Uh-huh. What?
These plates commemorate the core values of freedom-loving peoples everywhere.
Eating a lot and hitting things with sticks?
Exactly.
Okay. Boxing gloves, what's that?
Roosevelt's boxing gloves, encased in lucite.
TR or FDR?
ER, I think.
Oh. Potted plant.
Is that a potted
I
plant?
know there was a
or
door there.
the Vice President of the United States?
It is hard to tell the difference.
Okay. Picture.
Apparently, even U.S. presidents have mothers.
Most of them do, actually.
U.S. Senate talent show, second place.
My finest hour.
I'm not sure who this is, but he must be important.
Kind of. Calendar.
Hands off, boy. That's my presidential calendar.
Hands off, boy. What do we have? Chuckles. That's
Hey,
must be him.
man, do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Auditions for new White House pet are down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time, I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
Okay.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
The veiled threats, the surly tone. I've got it. You're that pit boss from the Toy Mafia.
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if he don't stop asking questions.
What do you do around here?
I give out free t-shirts to the visitor who asks the dumbest question of the day. Please accept my apologies, but we're all out of Husky Boys sizes.
Woo! Double burn!
I thought you were on my side, Max.
I just call him like I see him, Sam.
Best friend in the world. What's the Toy Mafia doing
What's
here?
the Toy Mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What Toy Mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property damage.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, chowderheads. Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
Whilst.
I think somebody may have hypnotized the president while you weren't looking. You, perhaps.
Very funny.
You're the president's personal bodyguard?
You catch on quick.
We need to have a private meeting with the president. National security.
Go right ahead.
I meant private, as in wait outside and we'll call you when we need you.
And national security, as in, we need to clobber the president on the head to break his hypnotic
You're
trance.
so subtle,
Your gift
Max.
for subterfuge is uncanny, Max.
And that's uncanny as in, you two try anything and I'll plug you.
Ew.
You're always with the president?
Even when he's
So
got
many
a,
questions.
you know...
Always. I never leave his side.
Your codependency sickens me.
And it sickens me in exactly the same way, doesn't it, Max? I mean, Sam.
Okay.
What's behind that door?
It's a private club for people who aren't annoying me. You two ain't invited.
Should we pummel him together, Sam, or would you rather take turns?
We can create a national security incident after we've saved the president, Max.
Ah, good plan.
Seriously, pal, what's behind that door?
It's the door to the war room, with unrestricted access to the United States' entire arsenal of long-range missile weapons.
There's no part of that sentence I didn't like.
Then it's unanimous. We'd like a tour.
Nobody gets into the war room during peacetime. Stay away from it, or I'll have to escort you out.
Okay, one
Two
more.
for the war room, please.
Nothing doing.
But Max came all this way. He's been dreaming of it for years. Can you look into those big brown slits he uses for eyes and crush the lifelong dream of a childlike rabbity creature?
Even if I were moved by that kind of thing, which I ain't, this door stays locked at all times, unless we're in a war.
Okay. So
We'll be back.
no
I
more
cannot
options.
wait.
Nope. National budget.
Stand back, son. That there's the national budget.
Okay.
Good day, Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Oh, finally, the interpreters. Where have you been?
What?
Interpreters?
Yeah, that is why you fellas are here, right?
Sure, why not?
'Cause I got a meeting with one of them foreign dignitaries. Always talking that crazy space language.
Crazy space?
Who are
What?
you meeting with today?
Heck if I know. They show up and start jabbering away about treaties and whatnot. I just let the interpreters figure it out. I just keep an eye on them to make sure they don't steal something or try to eat the cat.
Okay.
We're ready to start interpreting.
That's aces, fellas, but the dignitary hasn't shown up yet. Show yourselves around the office.
But don't touch nothing.
Don't touch nothing. Let's try this one.
Snap out of it, Mr. President. You've been hypnotized.
Sure, I haven't been hypnotized. That's crazy talk.
You've got to listen to us, sir, or we'll be forced to take drastic action.
Don't talk to me about drastic action. You ever been pinned down in a drugstore parking lot by a pack of muskrat commandos with nothing left to lose? Ever had to gnaw your best buddy's leg off just so you could get his socks and put them on your own ears to fend off the enemy's deadly sonic regurgitator ray?
Now that's crazy talk. I'm impressed.
Okay.
Wake up, Mr. President.
You've never given up on anything in your life. Don't start now.
That's awful nice of you fellas, but I haven't been hypnotized.
Now do we commence with the head trauma, Sam?
What was that?
We'll have to get the president alone, Max. Freelance police, you're under arrest.
Freelance police? Now there's the kind of can-do vigilante attitude that makes America strong.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, someone who appreciates our greater calling.
Seriously, you're under arrest.
Oh, you can't arrest me.
Foolish chief executive. Does he not fear us?
Trust us, Mr. President.
no.
It's for your own good.
Nah, see, it's the Secret Service regulations. I can't leave the Oval Office.
What?
You're still under arrest. We can get your administration back on track with just a hint of bloodshed if you'll just...
Where does the little one keep his gun?
Hint of
Best not to think about it, sir.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work,
um,
Mr. President.
You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
The man's a genius, Sam. I almost feel bad for doing this.
It's for the good of the country, Max.
Okay. So let's keep looking
Nice
around.
glow.
Amazing how often I need it in this job.
Okay. Eagle statue.
Take a look at that.
I love this country.
Okay.
This snow globe has a little Apollo 13 inside.
What happens when you shake it?
I'm afraid to find out.
Okay.
It's a bunch of merit
Badgers.
badges from the Weasel Scouts.
I got one of those once, but they took it away when they found out what I used for bait.
More badgers.
It's a bunch of merit badges from the Weasel Scouts.
I got one of those once, but they took it away
Yeah,
when
you
they
said-
found out what I used for bait.
Okie dokie. So, exit door. We're not ready to exit yet.
The Liberty Bell is a light for this room, just as America is a light for...
Yeah! Metaphor is such an ugly quality in furniture.
Magazine. What do I have here? I have to check everything.
House of Representatives and Gardens.
Is that a real magazine?
Throw pillows shaped like stars. Interesting, since actual stars are shaped more like throw pillows.
Ah, good point. Let's try the war room.
No one enters the war room.
Ah.
That's it. You two are coming with me.
Bye.
then stay out.
Hello?
Now I have to
Is
get
anyone
back to
there?
the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me.
What?
Oh, welcome, Governor Whizzer. The president has been waiting for you.
Is anyone there?
Governor Whizzer?
Hey, who better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one.
Hello, this is the White House.
Oh, should we go into
Hello.
interpret now? Can I take the paint and all that crap?
White paint, Christmas lights,
Hello.
and a
Is
small...
anyone there?
Everything's round.
Yeah,
Later, Max.
Hello.
I've already
Hello.
heard that. Let's go back in.
Is anyone there?
He's still in the front.
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
What's
Really
that?
interpret.
No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
Oh, no momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
It's beautiful. Oh, I love this game. Presidente.
Stand back, son. That there's the
No.
national budget.
I misclicked. El Presidente.
Hello, Mr. President.
We are ready to interpret.
We're ready to interpret for you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said,
How long is this thing? Prepare to die, capitalist. What's a guy gonna do to get a drink? There.
what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by it.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist. But
Take one.
I am
Take one.
thirsty, and just
Sugar
one couldn't
water.
hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
Take it. Just do it.
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Ew!
Yeah, now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More. I need more. I need a bathroom. Which way is the bathroom?
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't.
Oh, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there. Bad.
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Priority
Escorting
red
the
number
suspect
2.
to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go.
That was fun!
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Well, seems like we have the Presidente to ourselves. Let's try to bonk him in the head.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly!
Look it, fellas. My fingertips look like little tadpoles.
Oh, right.
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What?
What?
What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it!
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it!
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon, but now that these idiots have forced my hand,
We're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
it's time for a leader that people will have to listen to.
Uh-oh.
Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
What?
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering two people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the...
Uh-oh.
Wait, what's that noise?
Uh-oh.
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it!
Yeah.
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Oh, jeez.
Yes!
Well, I think we'll have to wait till next week to see the exciting continuation of this weird episode. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.